Here we go for the third live stream match of the day. Players on table are Ibrahim Sajemba taking on Alfred Gumikiza. It is a first round match. Just the organizers had to be patient with Ibra when he explained himself that he had a patient he was taking care of, a family member, which was proved right. So there was agreement to be patient with him and necessarily to be human enough not to give away a walkover. So the rules had to be relaxed a bit. It is the first round and Ibra is down 2-1 against Blacksheep. They are racing to 8. I will be back shortly. If you find the picture not as bright as you would have wanted to, please adjust your light of your phone to maximum light. It can happen with a phone, it can happen with a laptop. If you do that, I believe you'll be having a wonderful image. Enjoy your view. There goes the equalizing frame of the match from Ibrahim. Scores are now 2-2. He lost 2 quick games. It was a good display from Blacksheep. One of them an apple, the second a single visit clearance of all his 8 balls. Scores are now 2-2. The match is now very, very, very even. The news is that the young man, Yoda Sembus, has knocked out Caesar Chandiga. In this tournament, it is the end of the journey for Caesar, but it has been a very, very good week for him. Not only because he defeated Ibrahim Kayanja in a +7 money match, but he was also able to qualify for the Nile Special National Open Regional Finals yesterday in the city of Gulu, around 370 kilometers from where we are now. Here it is 2-2 between Sheep and Ibra. The two players have been teammates before within Tinder Giants Pool Club. And yes, there is another match going on between Bani Kamansuru and Loris Sengongi. We shall be getting updates from that one as well. Blacksheep playing for game number 3. He misses. And given his body language, he knows that that miss is a win for his opponent. Ibrahim Sejemba has not been himself in terms of performance on table for the last half a year or so. Some of his performances have not been up to what we all know his potential can be. On return from Zambia after a year's spell with Sharks Football Club, he won 2 competitions back to back. That was the PAU King of the Table Championship and a 4-day 16-man competition organized at Dice Lounge. Since then, I only remember him winning one competition, that is the Mitiana Open. He now leads 3-2. Meanwhile, Blacksheep is having timeout. Don't mistake this to mean a real game, which Ibra is. He's using that timeout to warm up himself. He has taken a 3-2 lead after losing the first 2 frames. In a match of this sort, I think he definitely starts as favorite. I do not remember Blacksheep defeating him ever since he became an established player. Blacksheep is back. In the timeout, he simply refreshed his head, poured some water in his head to feel cool, to cool off, and then try to defeat this guy. It has been a big spring of victories for Ibra against Blacksheep consecutively. One of them was in the PAU Grand Open, which Ibra won. In the first round, he defeated Blacksheep. It was 5-0. If I remember that match, it was as if Ibra was playing alone, basically alone. 5 single visit clearances. Once again, using the iPad I'm using to stream this game, you will have very wonderful images only if you adjust your phone light to maximum if you're using a phone, same as if you're using a computer. If you're watching on television, I think the settings are good to go for you. This match is being awaited by Rashid Wagaba aka Dog City Temacliff, asking where Ian is. Ian was defeated by the computer in the first round. Njuguna Samuel asking where Gideon is. Gideon was defeated by Mansour in the first round. Alex Chipchichir, you're asking for a YouTube link. I do have a YouTube channel called Peter Chobe Live. I used to stream so many live games until the channel is still active, but for live games it is under suspension because there was a lot of background music playing in many of the videos. Many a times it's not even my fault because pool is many times played in bars where there is music playing in the background. When the warnings became so much, I was banned from going live on YouTube, but the ban does not exist. With the already played matches, many of these exciting matches are anyway uploaded to that YouTube channel called Peter Chobe Live. And if you pass by to watch some of those videos, more or less the classics, kindly watch and do not skip the ads. Before the videos play, there are ads which play. Watching the ads is the only way you support this sacrifice of bringing you videos, and if you watch them continually, be sure that the videos will keep coming. Once again, the channel is Peter Chobe Live. Terminology, you say my sound is not good. I was dying. What? This is Blacksheep trying to. He's not playing bad today. He's more composed than I've seen him in recent times, actually. He's taking the game on to Ibra. Good shooting. He chooses to go for the red ball in the center first with follow motion in the white ball, and he will be able to roll the second red in the corner pocket where there is Ibra's ball. You can see his body language. That is what he is contemplating. Masafu Alan John, are you a team Ibra? Kama Power, you said team Dog City all the way. Davis the Great, you are Simon's supporter, I know, and you are asking how he is. He is the first player into the semi-finals. He defeated Joseph Kasozi, and he will be playing Dembaba in the semi-finals. I believe that on this table, Rashid Wagaba will be coming to play whoever wins this match next in the round of 8, and it will be racing to 9. This is Ibra trying to make it 4, and he does. He lost the first 2 frames and has won the next 4 in quick succession. Scores are 4-0, 4-2. Sorry, 4-2. Ibra in the lead. Kamapa is asking, will you be covering the All Africa Games? If nothing changes, God willing, the answer is yes. Karada Ernest, you say Ship did not convince you in that previous shot. I do agree with you. He knows that playing against this new crop of players, he's one of the most experienced players in Ugandan pool ever. He has been active for the last 20 years and still going strong, but he's finding it nowadays very hard to outcompete players like Ibra. But he still believes in himself up to today. Loss of frame. Black potted prematurely. Sheep loses game number 5 in quick succession. He's losing the confidence of taking on this young man. Ibra 5, Black Sheep 2. Slow tactical approach being applied by both players. The last 3 shots were for the players trying to compete for the pocket closest to your screen to see which player has a ball packed there, and Sheep ended up surrendering the pocket to Ibra. He played the shot, the yellow ball away. Now the competition is, you can see where the black ball is, it is almost touching a red and the yellow. And who will win this frame is the one who will play his ball more effectively, that ball nearing the black. Ibra is trying to pull off a very big shot. He may have pulled it off. He seems to have a sight of that corner pocket, some space between the ball, the yellow balls and the cushion. If he does that, hopefully he doesn't foul. And yes, he puts very good clearance this one, if he ends up winning the game. He's one of those players that you remain focused on the game when he's playing, if you are someone who enjoys watching good pool, because you know he will make some in the game. He almost did it, but his follow-up shot was not very effective, and he therefore returns an opportunity to his opponent to try and win this frame. They are racing to 8 for a place in the quarterfinals, being waited for by Blacksheep, also known as Dog City. Blacksheep will want to pot that yellow kind of slowly, put it off Ibra's red to create enough space for him to pot the other yellow. Very good shots. Move around the red ball, and then he is good to go around the red ball, just like that. But it's a little bit difficult, the fact that the white ball is almost frozen against the cushion. He can either miss the black or put both black and white. He needs to be careful with the shot. He used less energy than he ought to, and this is the effect. He puts both black and white. Like I thought he could if he doesn't play very effectively. And he now trails 6-2, won the first 2 frames and lost the next 6 in a quick succession. It is 2 wins for Ibra away from victory. Lukwago Abdullah, thank you for watching. Former teammate of Blacksheep with Samona Polo Club. Chekawa Ricky or Chelsea is asking how old Blacksheep is. I'm not so sure, but he's in his late 30s. That one I'm sure. It's by Ibra, but not so clean enough. He still needs one big shot. You can start with either of those yellow balls. Either way, it will not be easy for him to get white ball for the next yellow. He misses, and it's an opportunity for his opponent, who has a red in the center to start with. You have a bit of a follow on that white ball, just to make sure that he has an angle for himself to put the red in the center pocket and roll the white ball for him to get a good one for the black. Very good shooting. The rest is easy pickings. 6-3. Blacksheep won the first two games and the very last game. In the meantime, Banika Mansur leads 4-0 against Lawrence Sengonge. They are playing in the round of last 8. And the winner will be taking on in the semi-finals the winner of the game between Rashid Wagaba and the winner of the match you are watching now. It's now 5-0 between Mansour and Lawrence. Remember, Lawrence is the guy who eliminated Hazard in the first round and is now being taken easy work of by Mansour. Here it is 6-3, Ibra leading, trying to play to make it 4. This is a tournament with around 400 US dollars in cash for the top four, for the all semi-finalists. The money they will share between themselves, with the winner getting the highest, the second the second most, and in that order up to the fourth. But it's some kind of warm-up tournament, especially for the players who are setting off from China Pub and Grill in Nairobi in the middle of this week for the China Open, including these two who are on table now, while Ibra fouls, and Blacksheep definitely will be having one thing in his mind: to sweep the game away. Blacksheep misses, but he is still in control of this frame unless Ibra pulls off some magic. I'm not sure he can put any of his balls easily. The idea was very good, the execution was not so perfect. Mansour extends his lead to 6-0, so he will more than likely be playing the semi-finals. But he needs to wait for who will win between Dog City and now this match. Ibra seems to be playing to keep the black ball locked up. He was a very tactical player when he just arrived onto the scene as a mature player, but he has seemed to lose a bit of that very big thoughtfulness, because statistically every time the games become so slow like this ongoing one, he seems not to win them. He thrives so much off single visit clearances after breaking well, or after the opponent's breaking and not potting. He's one guy who is so consistent with finishing such games off. This one is a slow game. He seems to be simply that red ball in space, prompting his opponent Blacksheep to pot the 2 corner pocket yellows and maybe miss the black so that Ibra can come back and pounce. Sheep will want to pot and open up the black using the white ball, and does that. Very good shooting. I'm not sure he can see all of that yellow ball, but by his body language I think he's good to go. He's 6-3 down, trying to make it 4. He's playing against the opponent who beats him the most. It should be good to go with that white. If he decides to put black in the corner pocket, extreme left of your screen. Yes, 4-6. Now Sheep 4, Ibra 6, racing to 8 for a place in the round of 8.
That is what they do. YouTube, they want to hear. YouTube no longer enough. Yes. That is why I tell you bad is about YouTube. Tell you. But no is anyone. Like making noise. Promoting violence. They think you're inciting violence. Well, you want to spread it to the world. Is a noise. Should be organized music. Interview.
Blacksheep seems to be rejuvenated with the 2 games he won. He won the first 2, lost the next 6, and won the next 2. That's why the score is 4-6. But he knows that he's playing against a very able opponent. We are at LABAN'S Arena in Namolanda near Entebbe in Uganda. Like Rogers, you say the light is not enough. I request you to adjust the light of your phone if you're watching from a phone to a maximum. And hoping that you've charged your battery well, then you will be good to go. It is the light settings of the iPad I'm using to stream this game. Leon Segopa says, Ibra, come on, IT. I see who you're supporting, Cybermonk. Supporting Ibra, Reinhard Kibet. Says, have these players played together in the first and who is in front? Since Ibra became an established player, he's still a very young man in his early 20s, while his opponent will in a year or two be clocking 40, but since Ibra became a fully established player, he has not lost to Blacksheep. A result I remember was a draw. Bani Kamansuro leads 7-0 against Lawrence Sengonge. Sheep opens up his reds. One thing on his mind is to go for the game. He needs to start with the red ball closest to your screen, near the corner pocket. If he can get that one, then he should be good to go for this game, but he must get it fast. Either of the two reds, the one which he can pot is the one which he must go with, but the thing is he must pot. Yes, he pots, and white ball is okay. He will draw the white ball sideways in right hand motion, and anywhere it stops around the center of the table, then it should be 5-6. It's about to become a nice clearance from this veteran player. Has accomplished it all in the sport of pool at club, national team and individual level, yet nowadays these young boys give him a very hard time. Here he makes it 3 games won in a row, and Ibra is asking for a 3-minute timeout, which the umpire grants him. Scores are 6 for Ibra and 5 for Blacksheep. Coming back shortly.